Hi, Drew Massey here, Director of Strength and Conditioning at Game Time Sports and Training. I want to talk to you a little bit about the core. Everybody's fascinated with the core. Everybody wants core exercises. Everybody wants a nice six-pack abs and all that stuff. And I want to talk to you a little bit about how the core should actually move. The core is supposed to be stable, actually. And if you look at the definition of stability by Dr. Charlie Weingroff, stability is basically control in the presence of change, meaning that we want to control and keep something still while something else is moving. So we're going to take an exercise with the stability ball that's fairly familiar. You can see this in a couple different gyms, and we're going to kind of show you the do's and don'ts of this exercise. So stability ball rollout, what I want to do is the setup is very important. I want to have a nice tall hip posture. I want to contract my glutes and squeeze real tight and have a straight line from my ear to my ankle. The second thing we want to do is pull the ball all the way into our hips and roll our fingertips to the edge of the ball. What you see in most places, you see this nice stability ball rollout and back in. What we want to do is we kind of want to regress that a little bit because this may be too advanced for some folks and they can't control it very well, and you end up getting something that looks like this and their spine will drop, or when they come back in, those hip flexors will fire and they'll come back in. So if you see those two things happen, if you see the spine drop or if you see the hip flexors contract to pull them back into the starting position, they're actually doing the exercise wrong. They're not getting a whole lot of benefit. Matter of fact, they could be making a problem or a movement problem worse by tightening up those hip flexors that may already be tight. So one of the things we want to look at is a nice controlled rollout. We're going to come right out nice and tight, straight line from our ear to our knee, 45-degree angle like a jet plane taking off. Elbows are going to go right onto the stability ball. Now from this position, I'm going to squeeze nice and tight, and I'm simply just going to punch my fists out and pull them back underneath. Punch them out, pull them back underneath. Punch them out, pull them back underneath. And then when I'm done with my set, I simply can get back to the starting position however I choose. A couple different things going on here. Good core stability, remember, control in the presence of change. So I'm controlling my core. I'm actually moving my upper body a little bit. I'm also getting a lot of benefit from the scapular positioning with that nice upward rotation of the scapula and then pulling that back down. So the next time you try some core exercises, try this out. It's just called a stability ball rollout with a body saw.